All right, y'all, I am standing here with American persimmon, or Diospyros virginiana. A lot of you guys might have recognized that this is American persimmon based on its characteristic bark. Let me turn you guys around here and talk to you a little bit about this bark, and then let me tell you something you might not have known about American persimmon. We're gonna focus over here on this side. It's a little more of the quintessential bark that you guys may be familiar with, but one way to recognize American persimmon is this really thick, plated, almost like alligator scale bark. Oftentimes it'll be like a dark blackish gray color, and that's very quintessential for American persimmon. But let me tell you something you might not have known about American persimmon. So right around this time of year, which is the fall, you may find persimmon fruit littered all underneath a tree. But let's say you have a persimmon tree and you don't see any fruit underneath it. American persimmon is a dioecious tree, meaning there are male trees and there are female trees. Male trees will never produce fruit, but they're very important for pollinating the female trees. Let me show you guys something really cool that many people deem as folklore, but maybe this winter we'll verify it and check it out. Usually on the ground near a female tree, it will be littered with fruit. You can actually take this fruit, cut it open, cut a seed in half, and if it has a spoon, it's gonna be a very cold and snowy winter. When you cut that seed in half, you have three options. You'll see a knife, a spoon, or a fork. A fork is a mild winter ahead. A knife is cutting cold winds. And a spoon, well, they say get ready for snow. As we are walking back down, I can actually see another American persimmon, also a dual lead tree. And this is a male tree, very important as a pollinator to the female tree that we saw up there by the road. Not only are persimmons delicious to eat, but if they can forecast the weather, then they're already doing better than your local news channel. What we're looking for here when we cut this seed open is the cotyledon sitting inside of it to either be a spoon, a knife, or a fork. Let me roll in a picture so you know what I'm talking about. All right, folks, you saw it here first. We've got the spoon, so it's gonna be a cold, snowy winter. All right, one last thing about American persimmon that I find very interesting is that it is of the ebony family, and it does not start to produce its own heartwood for almost 100 years. That's why you can cut down a 100 or a 110-year-old American persimmon tree, and if you look, you'll only see a piece of heartwood, a little strip of black, hence the ebony, in there, maybe the size of your finger. If you learned something in this video about American persimmon, smash that like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that follow.